could we do about climate change? According to the World Health Organization, the astonishing effect of climate change between 1991 and 2017 has killed about 2,000 lives and displaced another 8.7 million people and created a tremendous loss for 72 billion euros. In the last 2 decades, heart-related deaths have increased to more about 30%. And these facts are only concerning the European region and nations. But if we were to gather the entire world data, the facts could be more devastating than we could ever imagine. So when our Mother Earth gave us the strong signals about the destructive climate change, we can do something about it. So we can make our world more sustainable than ever. Well, we have some super easy tips to help you save our planet before it gets too late. Okay guys, number 1 tip on our list would be use the power of social media. From uploading a YouTube video to exploring every social media application, the first step toward making our climate change more suitable begins with spreading awareness about the factors causing damages to our environment and how they could also affect us indirectly. Pick important environmental topics from the news like polluting or anything that you feel is damaging in our life. Uploading the content to social media related to it. Another way to make our climate change more habitable is by checking in the objectives set out by your environmental ministry of your country and cross-checking the minister by the numbers of actions they have taken toward achieving those environmental objectives. Find out the best possible way to contact those environmental ministers by spreading out your group, and if they fail to take any of these actions, you can protest against them on a global scale by joining unique communities like Youth Strikes for Strikes or Extinction Rebellion, I meant to say. 2 guys will be vegetarian is the way to go and is the way forward. In 2019, Japan resumed commercial whaling after 30 years ban. Seeing that this is the perfect opportunity, they killed over 333 innocent whales in that same year alone. Moreover, according to the United States Department of Agriculture, over 165 million animals were killed in 2020 just to ensure that demand for meat is met. As people are eating non-vegetable food as tasty as they look at the beginning, it should be remembered that these innocent animals are an essential part of natural ecosystems and contribute to our Earth's more habitat. So switching up to a plant-based diet will automatically reduce the demand to kill innocent animals and thus allowing you to contribute to a healthier environment. 3 guys, traveling can be hard sometimes. And it might sound hard to initially, but if your favorite flight to your most awaited destination is releasing more CO2 emissions than the train you could use to travel to the same destination, it releases about 58 kilograms of carbon CO2, costs around 55 euros, and takes about 5 hours. Whereas if you were to ride the train toward the same destination, it releases about 3 kilograms of carbon dioxide, costs about 35 euros, and it takes about 4 hours and 30 minutes, saving you 30 minutes, enough to stop by and get something to eat. So why not take advantage of these amazing trains to save you money, time, and contribute to a more sustainable environmental ways. And you get front row by the window. What's not to love about it? Guys, public transportation is always the winner in any situation. In 2020 alone, around 3 million metric tons of carbon dioxide were released by cars alone, and is becoming the #1 enemy for climate change today. Not to mention the rising level of pollution from these vehicles is also causing about 30,000 deaths alone in the United States from lung infections and other lung cancers. So try to get used to using your favorite bike for short journeys, and for longer journeys, team up with a buddy for you to work so you guys don't get bored. And if you're using the car as the best option for you to reach your destination faster, try switching your diesel or petrol car for a more electric vehicle at various dealers. Furthermore, you will feel more proud about your actions taken toward the environment. 5 guys, too much energy consumption is a silent killer. From attractive lights in the living room to memorizing lamps that we have shining in the front doors, consuming too much electricity is one of the leading reasons for causing massive climate change If we look at the data, around 40% of global CO2 emissions are released through electric generated because of fossil fuels used to power the steam turbines by generating heat. However, if we were to switch lights, switch them off when we're not used during the day, it can significantly reduce the energy and CO2 emissions burned and released into the atmospheres. In other ways, is by switching to electric efficient LED bulbs and water heaters. 6. Nature is part of our lives. With 55% of businesses now offering work from home opportunities to employees, it seems understood that connecting with nature reduces a lot of stress and that we used before COVID. Nevertheless, if we are on a mission to make our planet more sustainable, it becomes necessary to connect with nature from time to time and accept why it matters more to us. One of the best ways to connect with nature is by subscribing to your favorite YouTube channel like Climate Town or Changing Climate and Discovery channel, which are absolutely free to see. And stay tuned with your mission at all time. Guys, that brings us to our conclusion. Okay, so here are some of the excellent tips that are waiting for you to take complete advantage of. Although these actions might indeed feel small when you exercise them together, humans as a group, with the power of social media and a sense of belonging, we can make this planet a way better than it was meant to be. So what do you think about these amazing tips? Do you think there's a much better ways to save our planet? Tell us in the comment section below. And if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to mention them in the comments below as well, guys. I love to hear what you have to say. And as always, guys, don't forget to smash on the like button. Thank y'all for watching. God bless. Y'all take care.